Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Arun Reddy Tech for You. In this video, our today's topic is formatting and editing shortcut keys, and we are going to learn how to use shortcut key to bold, italic, underline the text, and increase, decrease the size of a text, and making superscript and subscript, and converting the text into uppercase and lowercase, and how to cut, copy, paste, and how to undo, redo, and repeat the text. So friends, if you don't want to miss my video, please subscribe my channel Arun Reddy Tech for You. Coming to MS Word, let's start with formatting keys. In formatting shortcut keys, if I want to make the bold in the form of bold text, so first I will select the bold, and now I will go to the font tag. In the font tag, I will select B icon. So when I click B icon, you can see the change. Nice, right? So if I click again the B icon, it will become unbold. Nice. Suppose if I want to change whole text bold, I can do the same by using a shortcut key Ctrl plus B. So let me click Ctrl plus B. Nice. You can see the change, right? If I click again Ctrl plus B, unbold. Nice, right? So now let us go to the next shortcut key, which is italic. To change the text into italic, we use shortcut key Ctrl plus I. So first let me select the italic text and go to the font group. In that we have icon I. So if I click I icon, automatically see, you can see the change. Nice, right? So if I click again, it will become normal text. Nice, right? Again, now I want to do the same by using a shortcut key Ctrl plus I. So let me click Ctrl plus I. Nice. So this is how we can make italic formatting. Nice, right? Now let us go to the next formatting, which is underline. Suppose if I want to underline this text, again I can go to the formatting tag and click U, or I can use a shortcut key Ctrl plus U. So this time I am going to use Ctrl plus U. Nice. Let us go to the next shortcut key, which is double underline. So if you want to double underline, again select the text, click Ctrl plus Shift plus D. So let me click Ctrl plus Shift plus D. Nice, nice, right? So this is how we can underline the double underline a text. So Control U for underlining and Control Shift plus D for double underlining. Nice, right? Coming to the next, it's a font dialog box. You can see it's a font tag. In the font tag, you can see the corner. You have a dialog launcher. If you click this one, you will get a dialog contains fonts. Okay, so all font option will be available in this dialog box. So if you want this dialog box, you have to click on the bottom corner, right? The same thing you can do this by using a shortcut key Control plus D. So if I click Control plus D, automatically see a font dialog box will open. Nice, right? Now let us see the next shortcut key, which is increasing and decreasing size. Suppose if I want to decrease the size of a text, so let me select this text. I can decrease the size by using a option. Either I can decrease the size like 16, 14, like this, or I can use a icon, which is small capital A. So if I click, see, automatically it is decreasing, right? And beside you can see another A option is there. If I click this one, the font size increase. Nice. I can do the same thing by using a shortcut key. We have two shortcut keys. One is Control open bracket, or you can use Control Shift plus less than symbol. Nice, right? So I will use Control plus open bracket. So let me click Control plus open bracket. First let me select the text. Now I will click Control plus open bracket. See, you can see that size is decreasing. And if I click Control plus close bracket, you can see the size in the font box, it is increasing by 1. So 16 now it is. If I click Control plus close bracket, it will increase 7. If I click again, it will increase 18. You can see here. So let me click once again. See, so it will increase by 1 point. Nice, right? And coming to the next, we can change our text into the capital, capitalizer, lowercase, uppercase. What is mean by capitalizer means the first letter will be capital, remaining will be small. Okay, so let me take some text. So I will select the change text. I want change text as a capitalizer. So means first letter will be capital, remaining should be small. So I can go to the this, you can see a small a capital A option, and if I click drop down list, you can see there's a lowercase, uppercase, capitalize, sentence case. What happens, only first letter will be capital, remaining all letters will be small. And you can also see toggle case, means reverse to the capitalize, means first letter will be small and remaining will be capital letters. Okay, so let us see the main three, capitalizer, uppercase and lowercase. First let me click up capitalizer. See, you can see first letter is a capital and remaining smaller. I can use next to lowercase. See, all has become small, or I will also use uppercase. See, all will become capital. The same rotation I can do with the shift to F3. So if I click shift F3, first it will become, see, let us see. See, first it has convert to lowercase. Again I will click shift to F3. So it has become capitalized. Next again I will click shift F3. Nice, you can see it has become capital, right? The same way you can you have a individual shortcut case to make uppercase and lowercase. So I will select the uppercase and I will click shift to control shift plus A. So let me click control shift plus A. See, nice, right? So it has become uppercase. Again I will also text the same uppercase on the lowercase. Okay, so I will just click control shift plus F3, sorry, control shift A. See, it has become capital, right? Now let me test lowercase. So control shift to K, right? So let me click control shift K. Nice. So this is how we use a shortcut keys to convert our text uppercase, lowercase and capitalize. Nice, right? Right. This now I have selected and done it smaller case. Okay, so next one is a superscript and subscript. Okay, for superscript and subscript I will take some text. For example, I want to have a formula a square plus b square. So I will just convert this a into small. A square plus b square. What is a square plus, or I will use a formula. This is a formula. Okay, so I want to take a plus b whole square formula. Okay, so I is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Is it right? So now what I will do, I will select all the 2's which I want to make squares. So first I will use select this one. Again I will click control. Okay, so I am using control to select non-contiguous text. Okay, so I have selected all the 2's. Now I will go to, see, I have a button here. This is superscript. So if I click, see, it has become squares, right? So if I click again, what happens, it will become normal. Now let us use the shortcut key for that. So for superscript we use control shift plus key. Okay, so control shift plus key, remember. Nice, so here I got again squares. Nice, right? Now let us take another text. So for example, H2O equal to water, right? So I want 2 to be subscript, means it should be below. Okay, so I will click superscript. See, if I click again, it will become normal, right? Now let us do the same with the shortcut key. So I will click control plus equal to. See, now it has become a superscript. So this is how we can convert the text into uppercase and lowercase, and we can also write all the formulas. Nice, right? Now let us go to the next, editing shortcut keys. Suppose you can see my cursor is in between the right side. So if I delete, if I click delete, what happens? If I click delete, the right side text will delete, see. And if I click backspace button, what happens? The left side text will delete, see. So we use, let me do undo. Okay, so let me undo this one, right? So you have seen, right, when I click delete, the right side text will remove, and when I click backspace, the left side text will be deleted. Okay, so now I want to copy this editing shortcut key and paste below the text. Okay, so I will select here, and now I will see, first I will copy this one, select this one. I can use copy button, or I can use Control C. So I will click Control C. Now I will select somewhere below, and I will say Control V. Nice, I got my text copied. Now suppose you want to move the text, instead of copying, you want to move this text below. So what we will do, you can use cut paste. So for cut paste, again Control X, see, the text gone. Now I will click below and Control V, paste. So copy paste, it will create a duplicate. Cut paste, it will move the text. Nice, right? So let me undo this one also. Right, so next we have a action keys. So what are the action keys? Suppose if I select action key, I made it as a unbold, and I will click underline, and I will increase the text to 24. Nice, right? So if I click Control plus Z, what happens? Let us see. You have undo options here, or if you click this also, it will see one step go back, or you can use it Control Z. See, it is going one step back, so it came to the previous position. Now if I use Control plus Y, what happens? See, it is coming back. So one step front, one step back. So if I click Control Z, suppose if you have done something wrong, so you want to correct, you can use Control Z. And you have realized that you thought what it is wrong, it is not wrong, then we can use again Control plus Y to repeat the same action, redo. Undo means going backward, and redo going forward. Nice, right? There is another shortcut key called F4. What this F4 will do means, suppose if I select action key, and I will make it red color. Now the same action will be repeated if I click, if I select Control Z, and if I click function F. So I will click function F4. See, it also become red. Now again I will select another one, function F. Now again I will select another text, function F. See what it is doing, it will repeat the same action again and again. So you doesn't need to do a same action. I means you doesn't need to go every time and make the color red. You just select, and you can say F4, 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 function F4. Nice, right? So this is our shortcut keys. So friends, keep practicing. Thank you.